Oh, good morning, shining divine beings. Oh, just a little moment, a glimpse, a glimmer, an insight, a breath, where your heart opens up to the divine light and divine love is going to change you, going to change your loved ones, going to change this town, going to change this nation and all nations in our world. This is Palm Sunday for those in our Christian world, and that's kind of a celebration, of that queen soul and king soul that we all are, that divinity that we are 100%, 0% dreaming that we're mortal, limited, having a problem, feeling disappointment, disillusionment, still not quite satisfied in here. But all that we're going to just lift above this morning because all of you are going to add your contribution. Your contribution. All you got to do is relax. Hello. Relax and let go and receive, and then just let it shine through, honestly. And let's just be higher self to higher self, Let's just see what it's like to be who we really are. You have to practice it because we're overacting the human really bad to the point where we're crying and we're kind of mean and we really feel that we are mean and someone just hurt us and we're overly sensitive and we want something from it. Oh, God, that ain't necessarily heaven on earth at all. So we get a chance to have heaven on earth this morning. Could you all bring your hands together and let's just rub our hands together, rub our hearts together, rub our pure beingness together, rub the non-physical, the invisible, intangible, the love force, the light force, the peace force, the joy force that exists in each of our souls. And that eternal light that we bow to. Inhale the breath. Let's chant an Om, everybody. Tap into your soul. Tap into the power that is just raging through you if you want to plug directly into the source socket right now. And let it dissolve, let it wipe out of existence all your lower vibrations, let it wipe out the demons, let it wipe out the negative self-trash talk, let it wipe out those petty desires that are just using and misusing your own potential and others' potential. Inhale the breath. Let's wipe it out. Om. And let's rub on this together again. Using your soul, making a soul call. Oh, Mother, I give you a soul call. Come out of the silent sky. Come out of the mountain glen. Come out of my secret soul. Come out of my cave of silence. Kids, when was the last time you really set up into the innermost depths of yourself, to the highest vibration you can be, and really let your soul request or demand some truth that you can't live without? And just let your hands just relax on your lap for a moment and just wait for the breath to come in instead of taking it, please. Just wait and see if you can sit back a little deeper into your true self and watch those thoughts as they try to think you and you buy into them. Sit back deeper into your true shining self. Totally transcendent, totally still, totally beautiful, totally happy. And just see what desires are percolating for the rest of this day. What you have planned. Because what is a plan but an elusive distraction that has you thinking in the future about a happiness for later? No. Just be happy now, my friends. Let's breathe in a big breath that brings in everything divine. Breathe it in like a diaphragm. Hold it. Relax your face, cheeks, tongues, jowls, and jaws. And exhale, empty out into yourself. You're an ocean. You're an ocean of light. Everything is contained in you. Inhale. So that means all the stuff that's bugging you, all the stuff that's distracting you, exhale can dissolve back into yourself. Because you are so big. You are such a cosmic container. Inhale the breath. There's nothing that can't be contained in you and dissolved in you and transformed in you. Exhale, empty out. And one more. On Palm Sunday, where we all celebrate what? Exhale. Today, I am going to be with Source in paradise. Let's repeat that. Today. Right now. I am with Source in paradise. Today. Right now. I am with Source in paradise. Today. Right now. I'm with Source in paradise. And just a little inhale inside out, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's luscious to have souls who showed up without being asked to come or being forced to come, or maybe there was just something that you're deeper that got you here, you know. And you're starting to trust it more, and you're starting to feel it more, and you're starting to say, you know what, I'm really making my life hard on myself. I mean, look at the thoughts you think. You would not want to have a computer printout of your thoughts at the end of the day. My God, you go, no, that's not my thought. Yeah, they're my thoughts. Look at them. I can't even read this thing. They just keep looping. How many times did I just loop back, questioning things or whatever, or feeling that downer or whatever, or feeling like, God, this isn't happening for me right now. You would blow your mind to have a computer printout of your thoughts in one day. We got to lighten up, don't you think? We really have to start lightening up ourselves first and foremost. And being lighter, being happier and freer and more able to draw what you need instead of wanting somebody to give it to you or something or some condition or a new job. That you're just going to pull it in with direct access on this breath to the source of your life, and you just breathe it. You receive it, you breathe it, you believe it, and then exhale. You just let it be. You just let yourself be. You don't have to do anymore, everybody. You just let it be. Let God run the show. We got to get safe in our true self. Good morning. Thank you for being here. So we call this stream this morning, Love Conquers All. And I don't know about you, but really, love, when it's love, like the soul love I'm talking about, not love for something physical experience or a little affection from somebody, or just companionship because you're so damn lonely. It's a love that is like the real love, the love that's the only love that's going to satisfy you kind of love. It gives out when you have that intention and you breathe it and you want it, even though you might not be experiencing it. It changes everything. You realize the power of love. It changes the atoms. It changes the course of a bullet that just shot out of your intention, out of your mind, a thought structure, a belief structure that's going to really result in a karma coming back at you. It can change the speed of the course of a speeding bullet. Superwoman and Superman can only do that. Love can do that. And it will change the atmosphere and will change the situation. And all of a sudden, it's just an amazing thing that happens. But you have to be careful because we're all Eeyores. You know, we still go, oh, okay, that was okay, I guess. Right? I was lucky there. No, it is totally the love that did that instantly. Like, do you mind if I share what you, this happens is we were just talking this morning, right before we came in and put the seats up for you. And we put the seats up with love, by the way. Yeah, with the love vibration calling you, right, to be sitting right where you are right now. You're in a vortex. Did you know that? Yeah. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up right where you are. But Kay was saying that, you know, she's selling her house. She's going through a divorce and selling her house. And before she knew it, and she started a course with me, my soul coaching, and we're around these steps of the Love Conquers All, aren't we? Yeah, we're exactly where we are. And she's been practicing and practicing, so she gets a doorbell ring this morning. It's her neighbor and says, I want to buy your house. I'll put an offer on it right now. She didn't do a damn thing. Except love. Love. I hear things like that all the time, and that happens to me all the time. It's when you worry, you get worried. Look at the things you worry about. Why don't we change that now? We have to change that because love conquers all. It changes the vibration. Please be patient with this. I know we're so impatient in the West, insanely impatient in the West. Patience is a quality as close to God as it can be. And the next quality, or if not the same, that's the closest to God is renunciation. Meaning that we're going to drop our low vibes and we're going to elevate up to our high vibe. You know, anything and everything results on the type of vibe you guys are carrying. If you elevate your vibe, then a frequency puts out that same, you're in tune with that love force vibration. And if the vibe is low, then we're going to get the low thing right back, boomerang, coup. So our first job is to elevate. Our first job is not to get worried, not to freak out, not get emotional, but to turn towards that part of us that is going to help us get back into focusing on the love that we are, the light that we are, the practice that you're going to determine to practice, that you are going to make as a walking meditation and a driving meditation and brushing your teeth meditation and putting on your shoes meditation. Why do we compartmentalize so bad? And we have some construction in our house going on. One of the workers is saying, he goes out and gets a surf in before he works all day, you know, and he said, when I'm in the ocean, man, I can so meditate. But the rest of my life sucks, basically. The rest of my life, I have no control of myself. He says, help me. So I said, the fact that you can have a moment in the water with God, as John Muir said, I would rather be in the mountains thinking of God than being in church thinking of the mountains. I said, dude, if you can feel it sitting on a board in the ocean, you can feel it anytime and anywhere. You have compartmentalized your mind. You think that life is going to bring you this. And so it is. The ocean's going to bring you this. Now let's get that ocean consciousness and start to apply it in these separate, so-called separate pieces of our life. Doesn't that make sense? If you guys have one really thing that is the best that's going on and it's not of this world, because nothing of this world can make you happy. It's the things, it's the quality of like that thing that makes you happy for a little bit, or that feeling of joy, or that feeling of peace or serenity. It's the consciousness that you're after. So take one good thing, whether it's your pet or a friend, but someone who always helps you to uplift, always helps you to uplift. And now let's feel what that feels like. Own it, because your soul is plenty of it. It's the source of that. And then start to put it into this little compartment of your life where you fall apart pretty easy. Or this little compartment where you're judging seriously. And put it there, that same feeling that you can have. And if you don't have a feeling like that, then we really got to get down on our knees and just put ourselves down and lay ourselves at the feet of mercy, divine mercy in our life, and get started there. Because it will awaken your parts of yourself that you need to own now. You need to love. You need to practice being who you really are, not faking it as someone who you're not. All right? So this is our Love Conquers All song. There's no need for stress, nor need for worry. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Give up your plans, forsake your stands. Love conquers all. There's no need for stress, nor need for worries. Why? Love conquers all. You guys can do the love conquers all. Forsake your plans, give up your stands. Love conquers all. Then let's will to love our hearts out today. Let's will to love our hearts out today. Give it your all. Give it your all. Let's will to love our hearts out today. Give it your all. Give it your all. 'Cause love conquers all. Love conquers all. Let's love our hearts out. Let's love our hearts out today. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Give up your plans, forsake your schemes. Love conquers all. Let's will to God. Our hearts out today. Give it your all. Give it your all. Let's will to God. Our hearts out today. Give it your all. Give it your all. 'Cause love conquers all. Love conquers all. Listen, you guys are just rocking it to me. Yogananda said that chanting or singing to God is half the battle of meditation. But meditation is where you're aware of you and the source are one. So that means everything you do is a meditation because you and source are always one. So by singing, we have to now have our serious part of our life where we're crying and maybe yelling at each other or whatever. We have to say, okay, let's at least be partly in a musical.
Hollywood.
No, you gotta light it up somehow. So if you're mad and you're starting, oh honey, I'm really mad at you right now. Honey, why did you say that to me? You would have to start to then get a little separate from that unhappy, not so good feeling, right? You're not half the battle. That's why I said earlier, we could sit here, I have so many songs, and I promise you it would keep you lifted like this. And it would start to grow you because your little container needs to have, you cultivate the container of intuition, of receptivity to take in higher frequencies. It's just, you just get a big jolt of a high vibration because you wouldn't be able to contain it. You know, that's why the Kundalini Yoga, God bless them. Trish and I have counseled so many of them that they just think, wow, I felt so much energy, but man, I'm just an emotional wreck right now. Because you can't bring in higher vibrations if you're not ready. So you can only bring in as much as you can have and then maintain that and just kind of start to steadily grow that container, right? That container of your joy and happiness. Yeah. So one thing, as we sing Love Conquers All, that you can put on something that is deflating you. Just hold the love, and then when that thought comes in, don't buy into it so much, just throw the Love Conquers All on it. Hold this thing steady on it, really, honestly. It's just amazing. It will work every time. This is just the true science of love. This is true. This is truth, man. You have no idea how many powers that you have, that we have. Inside of us that we kind of piss away, we just drop, our energy just gets wasted in so many ways, negative thinking and all that. But if we can now harness martial yoga, all that energy that is wasted and put it into now holding the space to have this love come in and deal with something that normally we would try to deal with, don't try to deal with it on your own. Don't work. No, we got to sick the love on it. Remember the day I was so scared as a kid when I saw dogs coming because the people say, sick him! Did you guys ever hear that? That means attack him. So we're going to sick the love, the cosmic love, on a worry, on a fear, on a doubt, on a decision you have to make. Come on. Do you know what really drains energy is you trying to decide something using your head? Oh my God, baby. We'll need to, like last week he said, look, God has sent you an invitation, whether to come to him or her with your dancing shoes on, or you'll come to him being carried on a stretcher to God's ward. We are so drained of life force that we have to be carried, in a stretcher for a little bit of help these days. So let's get help directly. Let's avoid the pitfalls and start focusing on what? Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Let's love our hearts out today. Love conquers all. Oh, love conquers all. Love conquers all. Let's love our hearts out today. Love conquers all. Just send it to your loved ones right now. Send it out into the day without the plans attached and the scams, of why you would be with somebody because you're looking for something maybe from them or whatever. Forsake the scams. and the plans. And just feel this vibration of love coming over you, baby. And this is why we have this song, burn your story. Burn it to a crisp today. Burn your story. Burn the darkness away. Burn the darkness away. Listen, if you can't, inhale the breath. On the exhale, just go, ah, ha, ha. I know it's hard to smile. I know it. If you guys want to know what is delusion and depression and anxiety, is when you are taking it too damn seriously. You can't even laugh. Because you don't believe the good energy and the good people. Because if you're not in a good place, then nobody's in a good place. You done it all. If you're in a happy place, everybody's in a happy place. What song was I going to sing?
Burning.
Ah, thank you. Burn your story. Burn to a crisp. Burn it to a crisp today. Burn your story. Burn the darkness away. Burn the darkness away. Come on and burn. Burn it in the flames of love. Burn it in the flames of love. Burn it in the flames of love. And love, baby, till it hurts no more. That's my favorite thing to do, because I'm always hurting as a mortal. Always. So love, baby, till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Try it out. Because we're always hurting in the human condition when we forget God. And Yogananda says, if you forget God, you're missing the whole point of existence. That's all. If you forget the truth of you, for whatever, little distraction, you think, it's just a little baby distraction, I was kidding Trish last night. What I was going to have? I was going to have something for a late night snack. It was not really healthy, but it really wasn't bad. And I told her, I'm just going to have one, sweetie. Yeah, she said, just going to have the first drink, right? I didn't drink. I haven't drank since I was in college. No, high school. So that wasn't going to happen. But you know how it is when you have an addiction. I'm just going to have this little one. Well, I'm just going to let my mind wander for a second. I'm just going to kind of go to my old place because it's just kind of dark in there and I'm comfortable and I'm used to it, right? Fire time. Build a fire, says Jack London. To build a fire. What do you think he meant? Probably not this. Burn your story. Burn it to a crisp today. Burn your story. Burn the darkness away. Burn the darkness away. Come on and burn it in the flames of love. Are you guys loving now? Are you trying to crack through this inertia and this distraction and the restlessness and yes, the bombardment of energies that you keep putting out and it's just bombarding you right now and you don't know why the hell you don't feel so good, right? Gonna burn it in the flames of love. We're gonna burn it in the flames of love. So love, baby, till it hurts no more. Come on and love, baby, till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Just keep on loving till it hurts. Yeah. No more. There it is. there it is. Life isn't what you want it to be. You're feeling lousy today. Come on, we got to will. We got to will to love. We got to get it going. We got to will it. We got to decide love is what we do. Not think. Not go off for a diversion. Not get caught up in plans. It's over like that and you don't know when, right? We got to be so ready right now to just, if love is the goal, if love is our purpose, if love is our practice, if love is the breath coming in, if love is the heartbeat, as Yogananda said, love is the heartbeat of all life. If love is what you're looking for in the relationship, baby, lift up. Let love come up to you. Don't go down to some compromise, for God's sake. I was talking to Ann Tyler, I said, because she's doing my coaching program too, and there's there's some people interested in a relationship with you, let's face it. So I'm if you guys really want somebody to kind of be a champion in your corner, then I'll be there for you, but that person has to go through me before it gets close to you. But I'm really serious about that, and I said, let me train you until you are your own goddess, till you are this powerful being, that you are this non-cooperating with anything less than the true, beautiful purity, that love is the reality here, the high love, bring us a higher love. And then you can maybe get some other women who might be interested and take them through our steps. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll line up the guys who are waiting. It'll be like the divine match. No, really. No, honestly. Guys, listen, these are some amazing. If you want the highest relationship and the one that is true friendship and true love, we got them. Ba-bum. However, let's get you going. Because it ain't going to happen if you don't elevate and someone else is elevating. I think it's a good plan. If I had it, if I had to start over again in another life, maybe not. But I had to have a relationship with somebody, and someone told me, man, this is happening, this is real, and you can just be. You're going to have to go through. You're going to have to burn your crap. You're going to have to really elevate, which you got to do anyway at some point. You got to let go of your stories. You got to let go of your beliefs. You got to let go of the compulsions and the lowering of your standards and compromising and sometimes family stuff, because family stuff can be really abusive. You're going to have to burn it all. But you got to do that anyway, because that's the purpose of life. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you have a true match. That's why in India, the parents found the spouses for their children. Here in the West, we won't have nothing to do with it, right? Well, what do? We go off and we sleep with somebody and see if that's going to work out, right? Do you realize that breaking of the moral laws is the number one cause of all your depression? But it's just like, yeah, just do it. God, man, and my dad gave me the birds and the bees. Like, God, Dad, if I would have listened to you, I'd be miserable right now. Mm-hmm. No, it's not that. It's not anything you guys think. It's what you're going to feel and experience as love. So then I write this silly song. At the end of Yogananda's poem Samadhi, where he talks about the consciousness, the Samadhi bliss, the Nirvana, Satori, enlightenment, consciousness, and he's in it. And I've always have been moved by the final lines of that poem. And usually I can make any of his words into song, and I've done hundreds of that. I can take any words that you give it to me, I can make a song out of it once I can feel into the intent of those words that you give me for some reason. And I am not musically trained at all. So just lately I said, dude, you got to put some music to these lines. So we'll sing this song after I share with you. In fact, maybe we'll have you repeat it. And because Yogananda said this, he said, God is eternal laughter. God is eternal laughter, and a joyful heart is her or his smile. Ha 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 ha. Huh? When someone's bugging you, ha 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 ha. And you're not belittling, you're not being mean in that. You just start to giggle because there is just eternal laughter going on right now as the reality So here's the words, and I want you to repeat them. Gone forever.
Gone forever.
Fitful flickering shadows.
Fitful flickering shadows.
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 Shadows. Shadows. Of mortal memories.
Of mortal memories.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See how life has to be a musical now? Huh? Because you hear so much stuff, but it doesn't stick. Because you got to bring the creative into it. You got to bring your heart. You got to bring the light side of it in. You got to dance with it. You got to sing with it, you know? So that's what I'm learning more and more in these songs that I create, that you guys have a little something at least to say in return, you know? So, gone forever.
Gone forever.
Fitful flickering shadows.
Fitful flickering shadows.
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 Ooh, shadows. Of mortal memories. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Isn't it more fun this way? Come on. Spotless is my mental sky.
Spotless is my mental sky.
Above, beneath, and all around.
Above, beneath, and
All around.
all
All
around.
around. Spotless is my mental sky.
Spotless is my mental sky.
Above, beneath,
Above, beneath,
and all around.
all around.
All around.
All around.
All around.
All around.
Eternity and I,
Eternity and I.
one united ray.
One united ray.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yay, yay, yay.
Eternity and I,
Eternity and I.
one united ray.
One united ray.
Yay, 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 yay. It's a ray. It's a ray. It's an eternal ray. Don't you think the eternal ray can have a yay, 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 yay to it? Well, this is the eternal laughter, man. And then at the last line, and it took me a while to really grok the last line. So a tiny bubble of laughter.
A tiny bubble of laughter.
I am become
I am become
the sea of mirth itself.
the sea of mirth itself.
Ha ha.
Ha ha
Ha ha ha ha ha.
ha ha
Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I asked Anne if that was when she was younger, because most of you were in the astral world when I was born in 1950, you see. I had to pave the way for you. I had to come down, get in that ashram, hold the space, so when you guys landed, whenever that was. I went in the ashram in 74, so who was born after 74 in here? Yeah, see? You can thank me later. It's okay. You guys were up there floating in the bliss and the light. Everything was cool, and I was down here paving the way for this day. For right now, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I really didn't know that was happening, but it's okay. And so a tiny bubble of laughter.
Tiny bubble of laughter.
I am become the sea of mirth itself.
I have become the sea of mirth.
Then we got to do like the kids did when they were kind of, like, Can't bother me. What is it? You can't.
Like you can't catch me.
You can't catch me. Ha ha ha. I want you to say that to the delusion. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Because it can't catch you when you're laughing. Ha 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 ha. So we're gonna have those little responses from you, and then we might just kick into the melody and go into some ha 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 ha. Who knows? All right. Gone, gone forever. Gone, gone forever. Fitful, flickering shadows, shadows. Gone, gone forever. Fitful, flickering shadows, shadows. Of mortal memories, bye, bye, bye. Of mortal memories, bye, bye, bye. Of mortal memories, bye, bye. Of mortal memories, bye, bye. I mean, why I love love that line because you would get caught up in the soap opera like that. We're overacting, we could all win Academy Awards and just being upset. You would win it, you would win it, you would win it, you would win it. And telling your boyfriend or your spouse or something how, you're not cutting it, man, you're not doing it, girl, I've been in it. You Academy Award for all that. So when you can just pull back the lens a little bit and just start that will never, ever be a memory. This moment will never, ever be a memory. Encinitas will never, ever be a memory. Oh, no, really? All your favorite little things. And Zion, where you're going to build your new home. You won't even have a memory. So what I'm saying is be detached from it, sweetheart. Be detached from the process. You're not going to have a mortal memory of it one day. Doesn't that give you a little bit of an angle on reality to say, lighten up? Why would you fixate on some kind of a feeling, emotional, what just happened in life, what someone said to you, when none of it is real? Do you know Yogananda said, the more you think this world, this outer dream, delusion, duality is real, the greater is going to be your punishment. He said emotional involvement with this outer show is the source of all your suffering. So I'm telling you, we're just looking for, there's a poster up there, there's relief yoga. We have every kind of yoga going on here. It was relief. But how about relief from delusion yoga? How about the big delusion that you're still thinking that you got to do something, you got to find someone here, you got to work on the relationship, you got to just see if it's going to work out, only to find that it won't. Have a good day. But come on, get used to it, baby. Get used to it. All right, let's see. Let's just keep going. Let's see what happens, all right? Gone, gone forever. Fitful, flickering shadows, shadows. Gone, gone forever. Fitful, flickering shadows, shadows. Immortal memories, bye, bye, bye. Immortal memories, bye, bye. Immortal memories, bye, 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 bye. Immortal memories, bye, bye. Spotless is my mental sky. Sing that. Spotless is my mental sky. Above, beneath, and all around. Above, beneath, all around, all around, all around. Spotless is my mental sky. Above, beneath, all around, all around, all around. Eternity and I, one united ray, yeah, 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 yeah. Eternity and I, one united ray, yeah, 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 yeah. Eternity and I, one united ray, yeah, 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 yeah. A tiny bubble of laughter, I am become the sea of mirth itself. Ha 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 ha. A tiny bubble of laughter, I am become the sea of mirth itself. Look at her, you just kind of push your nose out. Ha 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 ha. No more earth bummers. A tiny bubble of laughter, I am become the sea of mirth itself. Ha 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 ha. You should see how you guys are laughing. It's good. It's good. And then if I was making a recording, it would get a little softer. And we got thousands of people laughing. And then it would just fade out. Just like a fellow laughing, thousand. You just fade it out. Now listen, I am like always trying. I can't copy, I can't repeat usually the same thing exactly the way I did it because God is ever new. Love is ever new. So I get a big kick, I get a big burst of love and connection to the inner worlds when I think I took those lines of Yogananda's poem. And when I go to the other side, when it's all said and done, I bet he's going to be singing it along with the other masters and the other holy ones. Huh? The same thing. And I bet you, who else maybe has done that melody to those words? Chances are slim. Because that was really the first time that I made, laughter, the song, really important part of the song. And we've had laughing yoga here in the past years, and it's kind of, you got to be careful there, because if it's not really done from a place of real joy, and then it's kind of forced, let's do this now, and here's the technique to do this, but this kind of took us right in, and I think that it wasn't so forced, right? Yeah. Now you feel a little more joyous? God is eternal laughter, a joyful heart is a smile. Trust me, if you guys need any help, as soon as you find yourself getting serious in life, please see me. I know it's not easy. Because I'm going to come in high vibe. But that high vibe is the best medicine for you. I had a woman come here and she just stopped coming. I go, why? You used to love my class. She said, I just couldn't take your joy, man. Nothing against you. I just couldn't take your joy. And I think, on Facebook for over a year, I did 7 o'clock a.m. streams, just letting it rip. I didn't care. I just had a lot of joy to share. And people would say, dude, one guy said, listen, if you could just not smile so much, it'd be good. Yeah. No, but that's when the vibe is low. That's what the low vibe people are like. Look at you guys, had some serious faces when you came in here this morning. A little bit, but you don't now. But you say, tell your friends that you got to come to this Sunday thing, and they come, and then if they're not ready to open up and receive some of their true nature, it's no fun. I admit, it's no fun. This is why I had to put myself in the clinker for 25 years, man. I had to be in solitary confinement to show you what a case I was. No, honestly, I had so many things that if I would have allowed to continue in me, I'd be the most miserable person in the world. But I'm shooting for the most happy person in the world and the purest man in the world. God! You guys have to, what is your purposes? What is your purposes? Besides the stuff that you're doing and is really draining your batteries. But now maybe you have family, maybe you have kids. Now you're really locked into, being supportive for a long time. But there's never an excuse why inside your heart you can't be rocking your world. Because how are you going to rock so-called this world? Everyone's got the cart before the horse. They get a little bit of something, they learn a little something, then they're sharing with everyone like they think they really know it. And if you look at their private life, it's like, geez. Your private life has to get sano. You got to sweep under your own doormat. You got to be able to be on world TV as you walk along today. And the motive of your heart is being exposed to the whole world. But you want to be so like what we are right now. Where, come on. I'll walk around all day and everyone can have total access to my heart. Isn't these some nice concepts? Don't you love some of these? And then I'll come up with, not me, be staying open to love. Then the other day I'm talking, was it you? One of my clients, and I just said, and I never said it before, I said, I'm going to have a sex change. Oh, there was a pause. There was definitely a pause.
That was me.
Was that you? Yeah, okay. Remember that? I mean, there was a pause. You went, I think it got your attention. Anyway, yeah. But really what I'm saying is I'm not neither man nor woman. I'm a soul. So I'm sexless. So I'm having a sex change. Just like we're going to go back to eternal laughter where there is no more mortal memory. That's a change. That's a change. You being happy all the time, that's a change. Right? Sadness is one of the greatest offenses against the Spirit of God, says Yogananda. It's an offense. You guys, it's violence. Now quit pointing fingers at outer violence when you decide that you are going to be in a low vibe. When you're going to be taking it serious today. We had a great chat yesterday about that. Because Anna's back in corporate now. You know, a lot of young guys, a lot of young women. Right? Corporate though, but it's corporate. So I said, hey, forget corporate. You're going to be there as the most with God, with joy, with that creative spark, man, and just let it rip. Because there's no difference with work and whatever else, children, babysitting, and all these compartments, man. You're still breathing? If you're breathing, you can be loving. You get it? Okay, so here's something from Yogananda too that I just remembered. It was one of his mantras, his affirmations, and I made it into a song. Let's repeat it. I laugh at all fears.
I laugh at all fears.
That's not in the song, but I had to add it there. I laugh at all fears. No, really. I mean, what if we start taking the words of the masters and actually trying them in our life? You know? I laugh at all fears. And you just go right into the biggest fear you have going on. I laugh at all fears.
I laugh at all fears.
For my protector, Father.
For my protector, Father.
Mother, beloved God.
Mother, beloved God.
Is especially.
Especially.
Attentively.
Attentively.
Awake and present everywhere.
Awake and present everywhere.
With the deliberate purpose.
With the deliberate purpose.
Of protecting me.
Of protecting
From
me.
the temptations.
From the temptations.
Of evil.
Of evil.
Well, I laugh at all fears.
I laugh at all fears.
For my protector, Father.
For my protector, Father.
Mother, beloved God.
Mother, beloved God.
Is especially. Attentively. Awake and present everywhere.
Awake and present
With the
everywhere.
deliberate purpose.
With the
Of
deliberate
protecting me.
purpose.
From the temptations of evil.
From the temptations.
And if evil sounds like a word you guys don't like, here's my acronym for evil. It's energy violating infinite love. Energy violating infinite love. Anything that's going to take my heart down. Anything that's going to depress this thing, make me anxious. And trust me, you should have seen me as a kid, man, worried about everything. Just like most people. Oh my God. Anything that's going to bring you down, make it serious that now you're going to use your mind to try to decide what to do next. Oh, that's pure hell. We got to now laugh. We got to show up. Come to Sunday. Let's see what else we can do. I told you I can come play for hours. We could have what I call love force parties. Love force parties. No, honestly, afternoon. Greatest thing. If you have kids and that and they don't know what the hell's going on. But I was the kid coordinator in SRF, the Sunday school director for all of the international Sunday school for Paramahansa Yogananda. The kids kind of liked me. Because I didn't quite follow the rules. And then I was a team coordinator, and we had the best team group just starting out. I don't know how it's evolved much since those days. But we pulled off the greatest teen event in the history of SRF, right down here at the big field with the golden towers. And I had kids coming from all over the United States, staying in SRF parents' homes, in the nearby homes. And we had, a band, we had a kung fu guy, we had all this stuff for the weekend. And it was like a bust, man. It was so insane. Everyone was happier, and parents saying, "This is it." The kids so happy. They had so much fun. And then I get this note or call. What the hell did you just do? I got permission, but it wasn't from the right person. But I'd rather get permission and ask for forgiveness. I mean, I'd rather do it and then ask for forgiveness later. So anyway, that was the kind of challenges that I had in SRF, was that one of them is that, I couldn't contain my spark. And so, but I let the spark whenever I could, and then, whatever feedback came after that, that was okay. That was okay with me. That was okay with me. This is an I will love always. I will love always. I will love always. You have to affirm that in this song. I will love always, I will love always. I mean, you guys tell me right now if there's something better that you could be doing. Not like doing, you can say, I'm going on vacation and I'm going to do that. That's fine, but where is your mind and heart when you go on vacation? Anyway, I'm talking about, with your life, the purpose, the real possibility that you can wake up as an immortal in this incarnation if you want to. If you really want to fly high, if you really want to rock your own self, if you want to not be afraid to follow some intuition that you've just experienced, no one else has really told you that, you're not seen it anywhere, and you just say, that's it though, I have to follow that. I have to follow that. That's the stuff to follow. And if nobody gets you, then even more, you have to really believe in yourself, because people aren't going to usually, in our society, want to go and uplift and change something with themselves first. But that's the most important thing of all. Oh, the song. I laugh at all fears. 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 For my protector, Father, Mother, beloved God, is especially attentively awake and present everywhere. For my protector, Father, Mother, beloved God, Mother, beloved God, is especially attentively awake and present everywhere, with the deliberate purpose of, what was the word, of protecting me from the temptations of evil. I laugh at all fears. Everyone, I laugh at all fears. I laugh at all fears. I laugh at all fears. For my protector, Father, Mother, beloved God, is especially attentively awake and present everywhere. The deliberate purpose, with the deliberate purpose of protecting me from the temptations, of evil. My protector, Father, Mother, beloved God, is especially attentively awake and present everywhere, with the deliberate purpose of protecting me from the temptations, of evil. How about a big thank you to this divine, loving presence that's surrounding you, that's giving you so much light and happiness right now. OMG. Honestly. Protecting you. This is why if you can, when the vibes go low, you go high, baby. Low vibe can't follow high vibe. But we need each other, trust me on that. Together to get her, to get the high vibe, to get the truth of us, to help us not take things so seriously, to help, create that fire where we just burn up the story, where we just, hold out for each other. We sacrifice from doing some human thing that we've done for so many lifetimes and is a habit today. We say, you know what? I'm going to put that on hold and I'm going to elevate. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to sing a song. I'm going to write a song. I'm going to do an affirmation. I'm going to find new companions that are really rocking their own world. I will do anything for love. I am feeling so close to you, Lord, and I'm never gonna go away. Anyone want to sing that? I am feeling so close to you, Lord, and I'm never gonna go away. Still I may run and you may hide, but that's okay, I'm here to stay. Still I may run and you may hide, but that's okay, I'm here to stay. I will follow your way, I will love night and day. We'll follow the divine way, and that's just to be in loving night and day. I will follow your way, I will love night and day. This is the fun part, I think. I will love always, 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 I will love always. I am feeling so close to you, Lord, and I'm never gonna go away. But I'm gonna still run probably. Still I may run and you may hide, but that's okay. I'm here to stay. I'm gonna follow you. I will follow your way. I will love night and day. I will follow your way. I will love night and day. I will love always. 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 I will This is why Yogananda says that you have a portable paradise within you. Portable paradise. Can you imagine? You carry a portable paradise is you. My me. Repeat this beautiful quote from St. Catherine of Siena. My me is God, nor do I recognize any other me but God himself. My me is God, nor do I recognize any other me but God herself. And this is Hafiz. Repeat this word. There I bow my head at the feet of every creature. This constant submission and homage of kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. There I lay myself against the beauty of each form. For when I lay my heart close to any object, I always hear my friend say, Beloved, I am here. Beloved, I am here. Beloved, I am here. There I bow my head. I bow my head at the feet of every creature, This constant submission and homage of kissing God all over, Someday every lover will do. This constant submission and homage of kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Of kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over. Someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over. Kissing God all over. Against the beauty of each form. Against the beauty of each form. There I lay myself. Against the beauty of each form. For when I lay my heart close, to any object, I always hear my friend say, Beloved, I'm here. Beloved, I am here. For when I lay my heart close to any object, I always hear my friend say, Beloved, I am here. I always hear my friend say, Beloved, I am here. Peekaboo, 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 beloved, I am here. I am here, 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 beloved, I am here. God, awaken consciousness. Imagine it. Imagine your true state, your true self. Everything is spirit. Everything is the beloved. There is no good, bad, or ugly. Everything is spirit in disguise or in drag. Invisible, omnipresent, right here. Father, mother, protector, beloved, awake and ready to help you, protect you from your own selves. Now let's just close with a prayer from Yogananda that he said a lot at the end of services and prayers. Let's repeat this. May thy love
May thy love
shine forever
shine forever
on the sanctuary of my devotion.
on the sanctuary of my devotion.
And may I be able
May I be able
to awaken thy love
to awaken thy love
in all hearts.
in all hearts.
May thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion. May thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion. And may I be able, Lord, and may I be able to, Lord, awaken thy love in every heart. And may I be able to, Lord, awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in every heart. May thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion. May thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion. And may I be able, and may I be able to, Lord, awaken thy love in every heart. And may I be able to, Lord, awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in all hearts. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love. Awaken thy love. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love in all hearts. Awaken thy love in every heart. Awaken thy love. Awaken thy love. Awaken thy love in every heart. And then finally, everybody, just because of the time of year, which represents every moment in our physical existence, let's just bow to this eternal light of love. Let's bow to the Christia, the Christos, the Christ consciousness. That really is the uplift. It really is the light. It's where we want to find that light so fast. We want to move into the light so fast. We want to look up to the light so fast. We want to lighten up so fast. We want to laugh at all fears. We want to kiss God all over. We want to lay ourselves against the beauty of each form and feel that God is saying, hello, beloved, I'm here. We want to have God's love shine in the sanctuary of our devotion, so we may be able to awaken that love in all hearts. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah means I bow. Om Namah Christaya. I bow to the Christos. Om Namo Namah. Om Namah Christaya. Om Namo Namah. Om Namah Christaya. Om Namo Namah. Om Namah Christaya. I bow down to thee. O light of love eternal, O light of love eternal, I bow down to you. O light So let your chin drop, your head bow, your stories burn. The seriousness, man, of feeling bad because you have forgotten truth is the reason only. You're not a bad soul. You're blissful, everlasting, happy soul. Always, please forgive and forget. Please chuckle. Please write a song. Please sing along. Please hang out with the highest vibe possible. Keep elevating, my dears. When they go low, we go high. When your stuff hits the fan, you go high. When you're not feeling like loving, you go loving. When you have nothing better to do, you need to come to the party. Oh my God, I am so running over. One more song. When you got nothing better to do, why don't you come to the party? When you got nothing better to do, why don't you come to the party? 'Cause there'll be plenty of love. Plenty of love and joy's gonna be passed around. There'll be plenty of joy, plenty of love, and joy's gonna be passed around and around and around and around. Come on, let's celebrate, celebrate. Let's dance our blues away. Come on, let's celebrate. Celebrate, let's love our pain away. When you've got nothing better to do, why don't you come to the party? When you've got nothing better to do, why don't you come to the party? 'Cause there'll be plenty of love, plenty of light, and joy's gonna be fast around. There'll be plenty of love, plenty of light, and joy's gonna be passed around and around and around and around and around and around and around. Come on, let's celebrate, celebrate. Let's dance our blues away. Come on, let's celebrate, celebrate. Let's love our pain away. Come on, let's celebrate, celebrate. Let's dance our blues away. Come on, let's celebrate, celebrate. Let's love our pain away. Let's bring our hands folded. Thank you for hanging a few minutes extra. I believe every minute extra is more grace, is more vibration for you to, more access today for you to hang on a little bit longer, baby. So you won't have that long, dreary, just repeated thought computer script that you have to look at the end of the day and say, oh my God. Let's look up. Rub your hands together. Let's look up. The light is calling us home. Om Namo Namah Kristaya. Thank you. Your extra minutes here today, you being here this long, my dears, I swear, is the biggest uplift you can give to yourself, to your families, to this world. Honestly, thank you so much. Inhale. All right, Superwoman, Superman, Tarzan woman, Tarzan man. And finally, inhale the breath. That was real. Inhale the breath. Inhale the breath. To the low vibes. All right. right. Have the best day ever. Well, there's people still on this darn thing. Hey, don't you have anything better to do? Really? Oh, there's a lot of faces and hearts. I'm getting yeah, thank you. And then the smile faces. Oh man, this is getting me even higher. All right, thank you. Oh, it's just 2 people I see. No, they keep pressing the button. That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It really does not matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my God. See, it's just the one pushing all the buttons. Seems like many, but it's just the one. There's just one button pusher. All right. Thank you, guys.